On r/weird, I found a post that made me feel something. So basically, it is a picture of two socks, and the title is "My husband designates a left and right sock." And they are insinuating that this is a weird thing, and I immediately felt attacked. The post reads, "I don't understand this. After washing his socks, he spends an hour separating the left and right foot socks and then matches them together. If one is missing, he gets upset. Say ends up with 2 left feet. I say, this is weird, and nobody does this, and that he should buy new socks and wear them like a normal person, not designating a left and right foot. He looks at me like I'm crazy. He swears this has to be done because socks naturally wear the shape of your foot, so if you mix them up, you end up with extra space in the sock. Correct? I say, none of my socks have this issue. Most socks I have had for many years. Does anyone else do this? First, I'm going to say, if they don't do this like they say, then do they have perfectly square feet? Are their toes straight flat across? Now, I'm not going to show my feet for many reasons, but they taper, and I'm sure yours do as well. My big toes are very much bigger and taller than the small ones. And I know everyone's different with their levels, but I have a pretty aggressive angle from the smallest to the biggest. So goes up. Same on the other side, but it is significantly more on one side and less on the other side. And on one foot, the big toe and the toe right after it are both very big. And on the other one, the big toe is big and then the next toe is smaller, and then it tapers down very evenly. The other foot, it does not. So this really means I need to have my left and right socks. We're gonna go on a field trip. Just a second here. Okay, now I'm sorry you have to see this, but these are my socks. So I wear darn tough socks because they are the only socks that I have found that you cannot feel the toe seam. The toe seam is the worst thing invented by mankind, and I will die on that hill. If I can feel a toe seam, my entire day is ruined. So I buy darn tough socks. They are a little expensive, but they last a very long time, so I don't have to buy them very often, which is very nice. The merino wool is excellent. On my socks, they have a point where the big toe sticks out more than the other. I don't really know why I brought my socks over. I can just describe it, but those are my socks. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this, and I don't know. I think the person posting this saying it's weird is the weird one in this situation. Like, who doesn't sort their socks by left and right? If you put on your left sock on your right foot, you're going to feel just like it said in the post that the husband says, that there is extra space on one side. Your big toe will feel constricted. It'll feel like the sock is squeezing it more, and then there will be this floppy bit of sock where your small toe is, and it'll fold up over top or below, and you'll feel that crease, and it will ruin your day. Or, I don't know, this might just be me that has this. Might be me, myself, and this guy on the same page. But yes, when socks are new, they haven't conformed to your shape yet. You can put them on your feet, and you start the process. And then after a few wears and a few washes, they will have found the foot that they are supposed to go on. Now, where this can get confusing is in that initial stage when you are wearing them from new and they are forming that shape and you accidentally mix up, and then you can get a strange dent. I have a couple pairs of socks like that where you see a remnant from when you wore it on the wrong foot, and that can cause some issue. But usually for me, it's enough that when you put it on your foot, it falls into its correct shape, it stretches, and everything's fine. But it can make it hard finding the proper sock. It can make it hard putting it, because you put it on and you feel, oh, this is the wrong sock. It kind of looked like it might have been a left, but it's a right. And I've seen, we can see here, I'll put the screenshot up. Apparently this is a actual thing, because there are companies that will stitch a right and a left letter into the sock, because they wrote, I see your husband's designated socks and present you mine, where they actually have the labels. And this sounds really cool. I was thinking I could maybe Sharpie left and right onto my socks when I get them new, but they are all black socks, and so it would be kind of hard to see the Sharpie. I'm sure I could figure out a way to mark them, but for most of them I just look at what direction they taper. You can see the feet in this picture have a very aggressive taper too. Honestly, these feet look just like how I described, with the toe after the big toe on one foot being bigger than the other and the taper being very aggressive. So that's a pretty close estimation to what my feet look like. These also appear to be decently wide feet at the end. My feet are extremely wide, which is why I buy shoes that are wider. I cannot wear Converse for the life of me. Thank you for watching to the end if you did, and let me know in the comments if you have a left and right sock, or if you just wear them on whatever foot you happen to grab.